Hello. This is gonna be a very controversial and graphic video. I might get sued for it, but you know what? I feel like helping the general public is better than sitting silent. So, bite me. Here we go. Again, this morning I woke up and I had a heavy urge that I had to kill myself. And it's just these urges where you sit in bed and you're just like, if I had a knife right now or a gun, that'd be the end of it. Now you're probably like, why are you bringing this up? I recently got a shot called depo. And let me just note, not everyone has had the same experience as me. There's many people who have had really great experiences, and sadly there's people whose experience is 10 times worse than the hell I'm living now. See, it all started when back in October I got the shot, and then all of a sudden my limbs started feeling heavy. And I was like, well, that's normal. It's getting into my system. You know, like it takes a while for things to get into your system. And then I noticed that my period wouldn't stop. And they said that spotting was normal, but my period was like a normal period. It just wasn't stopping. So it's like, okay, well, we'll see what happens. That was basically my whole thing this entire time was, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Because, you know, I'm not very good at this stuff, so I thought, well, maybe this is normal. As the months progressed, I started losing strength in my arms. And I work at a place where you have to have a lot of strength because you're picking up kids all day. So, I'm not able to pick them up anymore because there's no strength in my arm. I can't even open up not a soda can, like a fucking Gatorade if I wanted to, because there's no strength in my arm anymore. And I would also like to tell you that 4 months later, I'm still bleeding, and I'm anemic now. So that's something to think about if you're thinking about getting this shot, because once it's in your system, there's no getting out of it for about 3 to 5 months because it takes a while to get out. The biggest part of this whole thing is the depression and suicidal tendencies. They'll mention the depression, but they don't even touch on, like, the suicidal tendencies. And keep in mind, I've had depression for a while. If you follow my channel, you probably know that. You know, that's why a lot of my videos, I don't talk it because I don't have the energy to talk anymore. And, you know, I haven't been suicidal in years, actually. And it's always induced, if that makes sense. Like, it was always something pushing it. Like, I was getting severely bullied or something like that. And that's why I was like, oh my god, I can't take this anymore. Now, it's just out of the blue, like, oh my god, I cannot take it anymore. I don't recommend this shot at all. I think if you need to go on birth control, like, you need to take, take something like the pill where you could stop it at any time, because this will destroy your life if you have adverse side effects like me. And for a lot of people, because my doctor was trying to argue with me, well, it's because you're working with kids that you lost your weakness. No. When I used to work in food, I would lift boxes every single day, all day, heavier than those kids combined. I had the strength. I was able to run, I was able to dance, I was able to swim, I was able to stand up. Now, I can't stand longer than 20 minutes without feeling like I'm gonna faint, and I have to sit down. I literally have no strength, like, at all. You know, and yesterday when I was trying to get help about this situation, all they cared about was the suicide aspect, which I get it because they have to cover their ass, but at the same time, physically, my quality of life plummeted. I can't, like, you guys used to see how I ran around everywhere and I did everything I had to do. I got my exercise and all that. All I can do now is basically lay in a bed and wait for my death every day. That's what it feels like. And there's so many people out there who got it worse than me, and I can't imagine how that feels. Because this is what hell feels like. You know, like, it's just so frustrating to see everyone else living their life, walking around and do what they have to do, and I can't do anything because I'm stuck in bed. You know, like, there's just so much to it. Like, I don't know if maybe I was allergic to the shot or what, but this is not normal, and they're trying to play off my symptoms as normal, but they're not. You should not be bleeding heavily for 4 months, because now I'm anemic. You know, why am I anemic for taking birth control? And now they're trying to put me on depression medication, but honestly, I don't want to be on any medication. Because I feel like it's just immobilizing me. I'm waiting for this to clear out because there's nothing that they could really do to get this out. I want the bleeding to stop because I can't do anything. I just can't do anything. And it's frustrating because literally it felt like it was overnight. Like, one day I was up, I was running around, I was, exploring everything, and then the next day, the pain started, like, all over my body. I couldn't move, I couldn't lift things, and all that jazz. So let's just pray that when this gets out of my system, I go back to normal, and I'm able to do normal things again, because I'm tired of being sick. I'm tired of not being able to move. I want to run. I want to do ballet again. I like my mermaid stuff where I swim, but I can't swim for 2 reasons now. But yeah, like, I don't know. It's just frustrating. But yeah, it's just be careful what you get. I didn't know. Usually I don't have side effects to things like this, but I got pretty bad this time. So just because it didn't work for me, it may work for you. But just be aware that this could very well happen to you too. So puff, out.